Now eventually this will become that body of that pot I was telling you about, you know.
Yeah.
You'll have to wait till you're ready to follow me on.
We're ready to go anyway.
You're ready?
Yeah, yeah.
Alright then.
This is the mic. This is just getting sound off you, you know.
Now then. We'll sit down if you're ready to go, and I'm ready to go.
Yeah. Go away.
Funny looking occupation, isn't it?
Great. Great.
It'd be oftentimes hard to get in my kit what I'm looking for.
Yeah. Quite a lot of stuff.
I don't think you'll practice this trade, will you?
In which?
I don't think you'll win practice in this trade.
No.
What?
Not yet. Many others do this, Dave?
Is there any?
Are there many other people doing this now?
Well, I solemnly swear in Ireland you wouldn't find another one with me, and maybe one. There's people called Lardens, down in the county Sligo or down there, and they do a little bit of it. But nothing else. Like me, no.
Do you need to stop and have a word here?
Now there's a knacker there at the gate. Do you think he'd be able to make this? Huh?
I don't know. Hard to say.
I wouldn't. That son of yours was making a big wonder of me yesterday, you know.
Huh?
He was making a very big wonder of me, like. I was doing something different. My God, no. Nothing. He was pretending I was.
This fella?
Yeah, that's right.
He didn't put me up. What did they do?
Now, do you know who we call doing this?
What?
As we done that? Lagging the sauce.
Lagging.
Lagging the sauce. That's what we call doing that.
That's it.
What's wrong now, Kieran? Now, don't come in to make a laugh now, Kieran. Huh?
Just stand back and look.
Now then, let's get over here a bit further. That's a small bit awkward because it's bigger than what we used to use, you know.
Yeah. What's that called, the tool you're using?
What I'm using,
Yeah.
it clips.
Flips.
Yeah, but you'd call it, likely a snips.
Yeah.
Would be the name of local people for that.
Yeah.
You call it your snips, we call it a clips. old marker on top of that. No.
Which?
It's just an old piece of iron pizza. Them fellas do some roaring and shouting, don't they? They'd want you to old place to do this for them. And with that fed up you don't. A good old day. What do you think so far?
You're not called on often to make these, are you?
Huh?
You wouldn't be called on too often to...
And to be quite honest, isn't John your name?
James.
James, I wouldn't make them.
Close enough.
No. Because it affects your eyes and everything, you know. My old eyes have gone bad now.
Yeah.
Now, when I was 20 or 25 years of age, I'm 70 now. And we don't wear glasses.
Yeah.
As you can see, any more than that, he's very bad, like the fella a minute ago.
Yeah.
Castle Street is out there.
Now then, not too bad, is it?
No.
Small little bit. Parts of this, right? Do you know what to call what I'm doing now?
No.
Tacking the bottom in.
Tacking?
Tacking in the bottom.
So when you started doing this, Davey, you were travelling around.
Sitting at the side of the ditch,
Yeah.
every place you'd go. Or at the end of a town, an odd person when the war was on and come and ask you, could you do something, make it a vessel for them? You'd sit down, but by the time you go, to be late that night because they'd see it's all the morning one. Like you wouldn't be around that often, you know.
Yeah.
But then they couldn't help it then. Because the war was on, like, you know. But then it wouldn't be only me, there'd be an awful lot of my sort on the go on them days. Everybody, in fact, had their own people, you know. Cork and Kerry and... We'd be what you'd call a cabin thinker, you know now. Our part of the world would be the low end of Mead and the near end of cabin. We'd be working for the Doughties and the Smiths and the Gillicks and the McCaffertys and the Kennets. How do you speak about this now in the telly if you put it on it? Will it be in Gaelic?
Yeah.
In Irish?
Yeah. If you'd be able to say a couple of words in cant about what you're doing,
Yeah.
we could put that on, it'd be nice, you know.
As I go along, is it?
Yeah, well sure. Yeah.
Well, I'm crushing Dinnick into the lagoon.
Say that again, sir?
I'm crushing Dinnick into the lagoon. This bottom into the pot. Up to yet anyway. And then I'll make the top inning for it when I'm finished. I'll make the lead for it in a minute. You see, there isn't a lot you can say. Because what you're doing is the one thing for maybe sometimes for 10 minutes or 15. That's done. see, the way it is with Martin Collins and these fellas, if they see you making something, a small old bit of a thing, they literally think you can make everything.
Yeah.
So they tell you and you else like, oh, go to him and he'll make it. Yeah. I mightn't even know the latest thing about it. That's the bottom in it. Now I suppose we'll have to fall aboard of the lead. Here, look at that dirty old bit of it. The thing I had. Good. What are you doing then? Who hung that now? Oh look, I saw him. Huh? An idea, won't it?
It's still getting levels, I just can't hear it in the headphones.
You get around the country much, Davey, these days?
When we were going, well, everywhere. You know, well, an odd trip everywhere, but the most of the time, we'd stay in the one place. Yeah. In the one place all the time.
Is there anywhere you like more than others?
Yeah, there is. But it was rare. Bailieborough, County Cavan. I'd rather have there. And I'd also rather have the people. I'd rather have the places, you know. It's if you were there in an old part of the country and the people was nice and decent, like, I mean, what more could you ask for? You know. In that part of the country, they were poor, a lot of them.
Yeah.
But God, oh God, they were God-loving, you know.
Yeah.
Were people that I liked a lot anyway.
Yeah.
I'd never forget them. But with this type name that a lot of us got, robbing and beating old people and what have you, like, you had to put up with that, but you knew you never done it. You understand me now? And that is an awful thing to have to put up with, in the funny. That is the worst, I think, of the whole lot. that you have to do what is to be blamed or accused of something you never done. I had 7 brothers and 3 sisters, and we were reared with them old people. Don't mind to touch them or go near them. In fact, we were often left in a house. There would be quite a considerable amount of money in. You know, them people would never bother us, or us bother them. Like it lived. There was houses that we'd go to and we knew where the key of the door was. And we'd just open that door and walk in. And we'd be making tea maybe when they'd come in. Yes, love? She's there in that inside. She would be they took it a kind of a, we left there then, and being so long out of it, as far as they were concerned, we done the same as what they do. You know, they didn't trust nobody. But the very ones that would still know you, knew you never done no such thing. You get me? They knew that you wouldn't do that. The other one will change and will keep changing. For sure. And nothing will be able to do about it either. You were reared in the city, were you?
Yeah.
Well, I don't like it.
Nice to get out of it though. It's nice to get out of it all the same.
Yeah, I was a little careful. You have to be really used to these places, haven't you? Really used to them. £190.
Have you the paper for them?
No, I gave it to some other one. I have not.
Is your wife from the same
She is.
part, yeah?
Yeah.
What do you think of Pavy Point, are they?
What do I think of Pavy Point?
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
They're
There's
putting
about,
your space all over the town anyway, aren't they?
they're trying their best, aren't they?
Yeah,
You know, they have a go at the different bits of things. Tries to advise them as good as they're able. Some of them you mightn't be talking, and some of them picks up a bit out of it, you know.
yeah.
But by now, they should have a lot more picked up. They should indeed. Should be able to do the most of their own work. And things themselves, like. They're not. They don't bother anyway. They just keep on being taught all the time. Listen to the rhythm, he says.
Okay, I'll see you again.
And look.
Look.
Does these people melt the bronze, or do they just?
Yeah, they build a little fire into the ground, and they make casts out of stone, and then pour it in.
Kind of sculpture work, is it? No.
Kinda, yeah, yeah, yeah.
we ever see this on telly?
Absolutely. Yeah, I'll get the word to you when it's on. Have you been on telly before doing this sort of stuff?
No.
No?
Oh, a little bit.
Yeah.
I made a few old bits of things below on Pavy Pint, but
Yeah.
I told you they got the tin, like, whatever that Ronnie, is it Faye you call her?
Don't know.
No. It's Ronnie. No, he is a different Ronnie. You don't know her, no?
No, I just know Brendan and Ruth and their
Yeah. There was a man there called John O'Connor. Have you ever heard of him?
no.
He was a very good man. He was a very nice man. He's a gentleman, John was. A gentleman.
Is he?
Oh, he was. He was. Poor fella.
family over in the States?
Did we?
Do you have any family over in the United States, in America? No.
No, but there is people there.
Yeah.
Have you seen them?
There's quite a lot, isn't there?
There is Kerrigans, Wards, McDonoughs, but they're in it from 1847.
Right, since the famine, yeah.
That's right. They went there. But they have the one same thing as us.
Yeah.
This now, if I was talking to you in Kent, this Crackhead or the Guillemans, or they talk the very same as that again. Now, a loaf of bread. Now, how would you think you'd call a loaf of bread?
I wouldn't have the first idea.
Well, it's a lubby and a dora.
Lubby and a dora.
Dora, yeah. Hug the lubby and a dora, so you know. Get the loaf of bread, yeah. Have the lap on, wouldn't you? You wouldn't know what it'd be.
And they'd have a couple of words over there as well. They'd kind of.
Huh?
They'd have kept some of the language over there.
The very same as I'm speaking now. When they were asked it, that was what they said. That's how I know, like, because this John, one of them come back here to us. One called Winnie Riley, and she stood for 2 weeks below at Navan.
Yeah.
With a fellow called Michael McDonough. Have you ever come across him?
No.
Well, his wife would, this woman of mine would be her auntie, like, you know.
Right.
And they went to Georgia
Right.
with people, and they met these Rileys and these people. Now, although they're travellers,
Yeah.
they are millionaires. You know what I mean?
The which?
They are millionaires. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
Because I suppose the money was there to be earned, you know.
Yeah.
They kept going and
Hard workers.
just doing it. Yeah, they were, well, they kept a tarmacking jobs and what have you, all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
That was it. Yeah, you could call them hard workers, I suppose. They do paint and what have you, all that kind of thing.
Well, you don't make millions
What?
not without a bit of hard work, I suppose.
Yeah, you don't. Well, you have to put some bit of effort into it. So now what do you think of the job well done?
It's a job well done,
Huh?
all right.
Huh? What do you think of that? Hot for a range.
Beautiful.
Huh?
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Now, when we were making them, you wouldn't be waiting on somebody watching it. You'd make them a lot sweeter, nicer, different. No, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Are you in? I'm going to make one cup of paper.